raining. Whoa. So, what are we doing today, Alex?
Well, I was having a day off, really. I had a good sleep. How about you?
We are finally making another supermarket video. Woo! Where are we going this time?
Wait, what?
Where are we going this time?
Asda.
Yes. So we had so many requests for Asda. We've done Tesco. We've done the zero waste shop. Aldi. And now we're doing Asda. And I really want to do Morrison's, Sainsbury's and Waitrose as well. Obviously we've got to tick all the lists off. Yep. But obviously you guys are loving all of these videos, so we're going to keep going. I know that you've all been asking, where have the supermarket grocery haul videos gone? We're going to keep doing them, don't worry. It's been a while. We just had a busy time with the book, and that's finally announced, and it's chilled out a bit, and our house has chilled out a bit too. So we have the time to film these now. So yeah, we're going to go to Asda. We need to get some food first because never shop on an empty stomach.
It feels like a very long time since we've done a premeditated shop.
I know.
Like we've actually, you know, planned a meal, go and get the food.
I know, like.
It'd be nice.
We have honestly, we haven't, like Alex said, we haven't been on a normal shop in months because we've been away and we've been busy, and we get our Riverford delivery and then we're like, oh, I don't know. It's just been manic. So it's actually quite nice for us to be going to the shops and planning a weekly shop.
Yes.
It's quite a bit of a luxury.
Because so we go shopping and then after 2 days we've run out of food for meals.
We'll be like, oh, let's just quickly nip in. Yeah. So, but that's changing now. So we're gonna go to Asda. This is a shop we only ever go to really to get bits. Yeah. We never do like full shops in Asda.
It just happens to be the nearest big shop to our house.
Yeah. Don't say that because that's people know where we live. Anyway, yeah, we might insert a little transition clip of the meal we have. We might not. I don't know. We'll see. Because we're going to a satellite cafe in Falmouth.
Wait, it's called, what's that?
It's called Satellite Cafe.
Oh. You said it was a satellite cafe?
No, it's called Satellite Cafe.
Oh, right.
And yeah, we'll see you at the shop. Right, so at Asda, let's go in. Oh, the budget is £30, so it's £15 each, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's 60p?
Yeah.
Right, so we need potatoes. We need to figure out which one's the cheapest. £1.10.
Per kilo?
It just says £1.10 each.
Where?
Oh, 2 kilograms, £1.10.
55p per kilo.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You fool. What are you, a beginner shopper?
Well, how much is this per kilo? Does it say? It just says...
The baking ones never do.
Right. So, this one is...
It's a complex art, potato shopping.
So this one is how much per kilo?
£1 per kilo.
This is cheaper then?
65p per kilo.
This is cheaper.
Yeah?
And they're quite good for chips because they're like really big potatoes. Yeah, let's get some of these. Again, they don't have a plastic-free option here. We've done these videos before and we've highlighted that the point of these videos is to help people with budget vegan options and to kind of showcase that if you are on a budget and you're trying to be vegan, sometimes going plastic-free is difficult, especially if you only have access to supermarkets, and if, say, your local supermarket's an Asda, then it can be tricky. So I want to give people options. I do have a video on a low-waste shop, and typically we do not buy this kind of thing, but I just want to show people the different options and make it accessible. So after that little lecture, they have them loose so we can put these back. So you can get your bacon potatoes loose in Asda.
Yeah. You can't get broccoli though, I know that.
No, you can't, it's really annoying. £5's enough.
£5.
Also, always look in the reduced section because they'll often have stuff that would otherwise go in the bin, like these cabbage and leeks. 29p, not bad.
What for?
I don't know. Oh look, greens. 35p.
Alright.
Cabbage is so cheap. This is 75p and that gets you so much because like kale is 80p, but I feel like that would only last like one meal.
That's the fancy kale though, isn't it?
Yeah, but like, I guess, yeah. But like, green vegetables are really cheap and you know, it's a good way to
Cabbage lasts like 4 meals.
Yeah, you can divide that into 4 and that will last 4 meals for like the 2 of us because it makes so much when you chop it up. It like expands. This is only 50p? I don't understand. Why is it so cheap? Asda's pretty good for vegetables.
I told you the cheap kale is pretty cheap.
Yeah, and the spring greens, 70p. So like, because this is British, I'm gonna get some spring greens and some kale, and that means we've got so many different types of green vegetables for like micronutrients and iron, all those other good things, without having to spend loads of money.
Yay.
Rainforest Allegiance.
Allegiance.
Little alliance. Did I say allegiance?
You said allegiance.
Little hack, little low waste hack. Buy the loose bananas, because I might be wrong, but I swear they're one of the most wasted foods in supermarkets, because people don't like buying them loose, and they're the ones that end up in the bin the most. So get your loose bananas. This is why it's really frustrating, Asda. Why is everything packaged? Most supermarkets have it like half and half.
Just in case you needed a plastic bag for your plastic bag.
Oh my god. But it's like most supermarkets nowadays at least have kind of like half and half, with like apples especially. You've only got these, and half of them, I mean, I think we're just gonna get a couple of these, but a lot of them have got marks on them. A bit disappointing. Again, no loose tomatoes apart from beef tomatoes, which make me feel sick, so. Rocket, do you want spinach as well?
Spinach? Well, we've got quite a lot of greens.
I know,
Got kale.
no, iceberg lettuce. Where's that?
It's even worse.
No, but it's cheap. It's the cheapest, like, salad. Where is it? Oh, it's really green iceberg. Sometimes they're like really white and gross. Cucumber? No, I don't really like cucumber. Spring onions? They covered up the thing, it says temporarily out of stock.
What?
I think not. Pasta. Pasta's always a really good cheap food. I want to make mac and cheese. And also for lunches, it's great. It's actually quite rare that we do a shop without buying chopped tomatoes, but we have loads in the cupboard. And after taking you guys' feedback, you said to not worry about the stuff you have in the cupboard and use it, obviously within moderation, because otherwise it makes these shops a bit difficult. Because I think the first one I was like only eating the stuff I bought, but realistically nobody does that. Everyone goes shopping and tops up. So we have some chopped tomatoes, but they are the best cheap like thing you can make everything with. Like, we're gonna make some cottage pie and we'll put that in there. You can make pasta sauces, curries, like so much.
Do you reckon we need some more though?
We've got like 4 tins, don't we?
I used one yesterday.
I looked today and there's like loads in there. I
I'm sure they're all tomato.
And if anything, if we need to come back, they're literally 28p. So, like, it's maybe we should just get one anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's just honestly, if you want to make your own food from scratch, get chopped tomatoes always, and loads of spices, and you can make anything. Black eye beans, black beans. They're all out of chickpeas. But maybe it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Spin that again. We're gonna get baked beans, and I went to a bread workshop the other day, like a sourdough bread workshop, so I'm gonna make some sourdough and hopefully show you. I'm gonna follow like a recipe online though, so we'll like see how it goes, but I'll do that in the next video. My new favourite crisps, they're like Monster Munch but hula hoops. They're so good. They're only £1. We've got to have like one treat at least. The choice is yours. Oh no, I hate those. They're really cheap though.
Yeah, let me just check, I can't remember. Yeah, it's fine.
Look, you're adding to the greens. This is where you get the cheap soy milk. Oh, I really want Oatly.
Not this time.
This is my favourite. It's £1.80 though, isn't
It's not
it?
really budget friendly, is it?
No. They always have, if you go to the UHT, they always have like really, although I hate this, I think this tastes disgusting, so I'm gonna have to get this one. A bit more expensive.
That's sweetened.
Oh, okay. They have unsweetened.
Yeah.
Where?
Well, there's that organic soya above it.
Yeah.
That's
So
unsweetened.
that's £1. I think £1 is quite a good price, right?
Yeah.
Let's get a couple of those. But yeah, I've tried the really cheap one from Asda and it's really nice. Yeah. Summer fruits and what other one do you want? Oh, cold. Raspberries?
Yeah.
Oh. And we're gonna go blackberry picking, because if you live in the UK, I don't know, is there blackberries in other countries at this time of year?
I don't think blackberries are big in like the US.
So if you're in the UK, go foraging. Get some blackberries, get some apples. My sister has an apple tree and a pear tree, so I'm gonna go like forage. I feel like apple trees are quite common.
Yeah.
And they're like good time of year, so we'll pick some blackberries and maybe make something out of it.
Just
maybe
for
a
fun.
crumble, because you can make a really easy crumble with literally like blackberries, apples, oats, sugar, and maybe some nuts and some butter. Easy. Yum. I've got a recipe in my ebook. Vegan. There's loads. This is all expensive stuff though. I think we can only maybe get one thing. We always usually get one or two things and have one or two meals when we're like really busy, don't we?
Oh, pizza.
It's oomph on offer. Oomph is my favourite. It's expensive though. Okay, what can we afford? We'll let you know when we make our decision. We've got pizza.
They've got one vegan pizza left.
No, they don't. Look, there's two.
No, the Asda ones that are cheaper.
Oh. Well, we'll have a look and have a think and then pick something. These are new. Cheese and onion. Burgers.
And what else?
Oh yeah, we've got some mince as well, because we could make maybe some pasta with some mince. We realised we forgot lentils.
Peppers.
And we're going to get some peppers. And I think we're going to leave it there and maybe stick to like trying to keep it like 20 quid.
Yeah.
And then see how we go through the week. We'll try and avoid using too much that we have in the cupboards, because I know that's annoying. But I think we're going to, yeah, we'll show you everything we've got to get at home, because we're nearly done. But show them what we've got in the basket, as give a pan. But yeah, I think we're going to like get our last few bits and then we'll see you at home, yeah?
Yeah.
Hello, so it is the next day and we didn't film because we got tired and we couldn't be bothered. In fact, I don't know why we didn't film, we should have just done it, but it's the next day. Alex is actually doing something in the garden, so I thought I would just film this quickly because we need to eat this food and it's getting dark outside. So let's quickly go through everything. I will put up on the screen how much everything cost, because that's normally what Alex does and I can't remember, if I'm being honest. So we managed to get quite a lot of greens. I wanted to get more like greens this time because I feel like the other videos, I didn't get that many greens. Do I have the receipt? I'm pretty sure it cost £27.33 in total. I'll put on the screen how much it did if I got it wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was £27. But we've got loads of vegetables, loads of yummy things, so that's quite exciting. First things is this British extra trimmed leeks. I would have much preferred to get these loose. I've never really seen a supermarket that doesn't do them loose. But I wanted to make some cottage pie and maybe a soup or something, so these are perfect for that. And yeah, leeks are a really great staple. We've got some kale, of course, love kale. Alex doesn't. We've got some rocket for some salads. We have some spring greens, which weren't 50p, they were 35p because they were in the reduced section. Like I said in the video, it's really good to like go to the reduced section to find bits and pieces. Next is the British iceberg lettuce. Iceberg lettuce is a really good staple because it's so affordable compared to other lettuce. Like romaine lettuce, for example, you get so much more from iceberg than you do other lettuce, and it's really, really cheap. Oh, here's the receipt. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, £27.66, not 33, so I was close. I'll keep this here just in case anything I've forgotten. Oh, yeah, the things in the freezer. I must remember to get those afterwards. Let's go through all the vegetables because that's the thing that we went to first. So we have loads of bananas, and like I said in the video before, it's really good to get loose ones because those are the ones that will end up in the bin. This one's a bit worse for wear, so I'm going to use this to make a banana bread with 2 bananas that we already have that are going a little bit overripe. So these are also good to just shove in a smoothie because you can't really tell that they're bruised. We also have a British white cabbage. Again, this is gonna go for a lot of meals. It's gonna probably fit about 4 meals. You can chop it up into a few pieces. I feel like we've got loads and loads and loads of greens this time, which we don't usually. Of course, we've got some onions. Onions are the base of like every single meal. We've got 3 red and 3 brown. These are red, those are brown. Yeah, got those. We also have garlic already, so we didn't need to buy any garlic, but that would have been on the list otherwise. There's another banana. So how many bananas did we buy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, then we got some potatoes. I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these baking potatoes. Again, really good for like baked beans and really good for chips. Probably gonna make chips one night and then baked beans on like jacket potatoes for a lunch or something. Cherry tomatoes. They didn't have any tomatoes loose, which was bonkers to me. I think Asda seems to be potentially the worst. Aldi was pretty terrible, but I feel like Asda was even worse for... Alex! Oh my gosh, I'm so easily shocked.
Having fun?
So I'm one of those people who's so easily shocked, and Alex loves to shock me all the time. Oh my gosh. Breathe, Maddie, breathe. Right, next is some, I don't even know what I was saying. Yeah, Asda's potentially the worst for lack of plastic-free options. I thought Aldi was pretty terrible, but Asda, as you can see, there seems to be loads of plastic so far. But maybe it's similar to Aldi and I've just forgotten. We've got a red pepper and an orange pepper. We also got a parsnip, which I think I'm going to throw into a cottage pie, or like a shepherd's pie, as I like to call it, because it's vegetarian vegan. Moving on to the next bag, we've got some pasta. We've got 2 bags of pasta. Don't know where the other one is. I'm sure I'll find it. This is just a normal fusilli, and then we also got a whole wheat penne, because Alex likes this fusilli, I like whole wheat penne. We've got baked beans, classic, to go with the potatoes. That's one of the most amazing budget meals for everyone on the planet. Or maybe it's just a British thing, who knows. We also got some cannelini beans. We wanted chickpeas, but they sold out, which made me very sad, but maybe it's a good thing to push me outside of my comfort zone and try a different bean. Also got some dark soy sauce because we were out of soy sauce, spring onions, and here are some chopped tomatoes. Like I said, we already have so many chopped tomatoes in the cupboard, but you can never go wrong with a chopped tomato, and they're so cheap. They're like 20 something p, I think. So cheap. One of the best things you can buy. More greens. Wow, we really went to town on the greens. That's a good thing though. We have some British spring greens. Maybe it's not a good thing to some people though, because greens aren't very calorie dense. So actually, not necessarily the wisest decision, because that's a lot of food that costs money that doesn't actually amount to many calories. But we actually have quite a few cupboard staples already, like oats and rice, that make up those kinds of calories. So we'll see how it goes. We also have, yeah, the whole wheat penne, like I said. We have black beans, which I love black beans. So that was quite a good alternative to chickpeas, except they are more expensive. Alex got crumpets because he hasn't had crumpets in a long time. This is what he always used to have for breakfast with Marmite on. I love the taste of crumpets, but I don't know about you. I have trypophobia, and I'm not even going to show you, but the holes in crumpets, I can't. I used to get Alex to just give me a bite and I wouldn't look at it because it freaks me out. So I couldn't butter my own, like, for breakfast. It would just be too much. We also got some long life soya, which I don't love the taste of because I don't know what it is about Asda soy milk. I think it tastes crap. But it'll do. I think maybe it's not even that it tastes crap, it's just that I'm used to Tesco soy milk. So when you try a different one, it tastes different, and I feel like it's more noticeable to me. And then we also got some green lentils that I'm going to use to make the shepherd's pie. Seems like all of this is just literally to make a shepherd's pie. I hope we have enough food for other meals. We'll find out, shall we? I feel like I'm missing some things. Oh yeah, the frozen stuff. Right. So we got these really exciting new things from Asda. Vegetarian 2 quarter pounders with cheddar alternative and red onion. And they're actually vegan. They have a little vegan in the corner. All the supermarkets now are like really doing well to bring out vegan stuff. It's quite incredible. Excuse me, burping. We have summer fruits, raspberries. I have these with my breakfast every day, either with porridge or with smoothies. Yum. Peas for the cottage pie again. But also I think I could make soup with them, or have them with, like, if we were to make mashed potato or chips or whatever. Peas are just a great thing to have in your freezer, and if you're just like, I don't have any vegetables, I don't have any beans or anything, you can just like have these with your meal and it takes no time at all, and you can always have them in your freezer. So I don't ever have a time when I don't have peas in my freezer. Plus, they are the cheapest thing ever. And then we also got mince because Alex wanted to make some kind of spaghetti. I think he said we have spaghetti in the cupboard, But we also could use the pasta and make some kind of spaghetti bolognese style thing. You might notice that there are 2 things missing. We ate the hula hoops and the onion rings last night because it was a Friday night and I fancied it. I think it was because we were kind of doing nothing and I was really hungry, waiting for dinner. We weren't sure if we were going to go out or not, and I ended up eating an entire bag of crisps in the interim period when I was hungry. And Alex ate the onion rings just now when he was lying down reading a book. So those 2 things have been devoured, and that usually happens, don't know about you, when you get a shop, all the good stuff goes straight away and it doesn't really last very long. But I'm just going to double check on this list there's nothing missing, because I did have to put a few things away in the fridge. So I'm just going to double check. Right, so yeah, that is everything. Our whole shop, £27.66. Stay tuned for the next video. Make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be documenting all the meals we make with this. Not all the meals, but I'm going to film like some of the food we eat over the next week, and yeah, show you how we get on at the end of it. And that will be our next video. So subscribe, give this a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments which supermarket you want us to go to next. I'm thinking Sainsbury's or maybe Waitrose. I feel like I'm putting off Waitrose because I'm worried it's going to be difficult, because it is a higher end supermarket, but they do have a really great selection of basics. So maybe that's just my preconception, because there are loads of like posh brands and fancy things that they sell in Waitrose, but they do also have cheaper stuff too, and maybe if we go, we'll find out. We'll see. See you in my next video. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.